This is Uncle Larry. This is the card. She said she remembers this. That was the Denise, you're getting bored. I bought $1,000 house 2 years ago. Whoa, best. I caught you. This is tea leaf. Right? Is that you? That's, you never guessed that. But...
And that was on there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my ringtone, that's the greatest. Is that your ringtone?
This is an actual recording. Chug, 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 chug. We were younger and living in Laverne. We used to have friends and we'd have orange fights, and we as long as we didn't pick oranges off the trees, we were okay. We could pick them off the ground because then they didn't care. But we would chase each other around the orange groves, and we learned how to zigzag between the trees to escape. And another one was when we were in Ontario. We were young, and there were the hobos sleeping by the railroad tracks, and we talked to them anyway. But that was different, but fun. I would like to say that it meant a lot to get together for his 80th birthday and have all of the family together. That was the most important thing, because we have some of our family that hadn't been together for a number of years, and to have everyone in one place celebrating that birthday. The other thing that I'm glad about is that even though he's my much older brother, today we are the same age until tomorrow. Happy birthday, Richard. We are so happy that we're close enough by to come and visit and to be together and be as brothers. This has been really special. You have a special family, and having that family be together so we can hug the young ones, hug the old ones, and just be together as a family and have happy memories. And this is really important today.
We had fun memories, although it was interesting living in a small home and 3 boys and my mother being single. We lived in 1 bedroom, and we had a bunk bed and a regular bed. Wally and I were always the ones that were not very responsible. Richard was the one who was, being the oldest, was the most responsible. So we were always doing things that probably drove him crazy. But it's amazing, we managed to get along pretty well, although all of us were quite different, because my mom didn't try to mold us to be a certain way. She wanted us to be our own individuals, and so we were all quite different. Yeah, we had fun, but we also were kind of going our own way. I think it was just more us being mischievous and Richard being more serious and he was more the one to stay at home, and we were always out and about, running around. So we've had a good journey, and I've always respected him and respected his intellect and his character, and I think we've, I don't think we've hardly ever said a cross word to each other. I think we both have respect for each other, and I think one of the things I admire about him is that he, unlike me, he has had the opportunity to have a great family and very family oriented. I've not had any children, so my path went in a very different direction than his, as well as I think he followed his artistic bent also. He kind of thought that was his star to follow, and so I respect what he's done and his clear thinking, and I think he's tried to be a good person. So I do wish you a happy birthday, Richard.
That he's very nice and kind.
I like that he's always upbeat and he's very in the mood. When he's always very happy.
It's very fun playing with Grandpa. He plays baseball with us.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grandpa. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha chocolate.
We love you so much, Grandpa.
Everything. Because, I mean, he's my grandpa, and, he's done a lot for us, and I just love everything about him.
Same for me.
I love Grandpa because he usually helps me. He helps me find leaves to pick up and find, and he always helps me. Every time when we walk somewhere, I get lost where we are, and he helps me figure out which way to go. He taught me magic, how to make this.
He taught me how to play Peggle.
He taught me
baseball.
He taught me how to play baseball too. It seemed fun, but I thought I was gonna get hurt, so I didn't do it. But then Grandpa helped me do it, and it was really fun.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! Grandpa, we love you very much!
Dad, I just want to let you know how much I love you. You've always been so supportive and such a great inspiration to me growing up, and you're always encouraging and helping me trying to find my way, and I love that about you. And you never tried to guide me one way or the other. It was always up to me, and you just wanted to support whatever choice I made. And the thing I loved the most was growing up having the kitchen conversations with you where we just talk about anything. It would be politics, music, art, or making up funny jokes. And I just love that so much. And I'm just so happy that we're able to celebrate your 80th birthday today. And just wish you all the best, and I love you. And happy birthday, Daddy!
One of the memories was Rachel and I were at the beach. This one's a good one. Rachel and I were at the beach. The undertow was quite strong that day. I don't know how old we were. We were pretty young. But we kept getting sucked into the waves, sucked down with the surf, further and further out to sea. And we were screaming and freaking out. And we're like, Dad, help us. Like, we could not stand up. We're rolling down the incline, down into the surf. And we're like, Dad, help us. The undertow is pulling us in. And he just leisurely walked, laughing at us the whole time. Leisurely walked over. He's like, get up, you guys. And we're just like, what? And he didn't help us up or anything. He just pretty much walked past us. We had to help each other out of that, though. But that's one of my fondest memories of Dad. And it was just like, okay, well, we're going to do it ourselves. We're self-sufficient ladies. Dad, thank you for being extremely supportive with every endeavor that I have ever wanted to dip my toe into, I guess you should say. Same thing, you know, for Rachel and Scotty. Always encouraging our art and being the best dad I think you could ever be.
Fun memories of Dad. I don't know. Just, you know, he was always there taking us to you know, baseball games or ballet or, well, not me ballet. But, you know, just taking us to all these functions that we were doing. I know one day he came home from work and I had snuck the car out. You guys probably didn't know that. But I snuck the car out and I actually took it over and was hanging out with Damon and stuff. And I got at home a little bit late and he was like on the phone getting ready to call the police. And he was like, Scott, have you seen the car? And I was like, yeah, it's outside. He was like, what? It's like, you had it? And I was like, yeah. And then he told me later he was upset, but at the same time he felt proud because I took the car and learned how to drive a stick on my own and drove it to and from, you know, my friend's house. And that was you know, it was a cool story. I thought I was gonna die for that, but you know, he thought it was cool, so he let me slide for that one. Thanks for always being there for us, helping us out with the kids and everything, and just you know, being a good person. I know all your neighbors love you. Your grandkids definitely love you. We all love you. You know, we're looking forward to many more years, many more big birthdays like this. So, congratulations, and have a good one.
That candy for a year and a half.
Oh no.
Hey, where'd you get that? Now I have these. They sell it here?
Well. Whoa.
Oh, boy. It is.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,